What's up, guys? It's David coming at you from Organic Prize Books with a new release from Image, a new hardcover that are you ready for? I don't know if you're ready for. Listen, there's legendary team-ups across all of comic books, but I think you're going to be hard-pressed to find one as iconic as Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, who have done such legendary books as Criminal, Kill or Be Killed. I think he did Fatale. A lot of those crime books they are known for, and they have a new one coming out. We are looking at Unholy. What is it? Houses of the Unholy, which is a new a horror-themed book from them. And you know, it's a crime and mystery horror story. So if you've seen like Long Legs, stuff like that, kind of like, you know, it's a procedural, but then there's themes of horror because of what happened. I'm here for it, man. I love shows like NCIS, Law and Order. There's one kind of horror themed. Evil, did you ever watch Evil? Kind of like that. Very much like that process of going through, like trying to find out crimes, but then there's like a horror aspect, like an underlying evilness to it. This is it, man. And of course, Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, why not? That is such a legendary team. So let me show you here. Reckless, Reckless, The Fade Out, Night Fever, Where the Body Was, all of those amazing titles. Here's the front. I love that. I love the foil on the title right there, and then that picture that looks like, you know, from the missing pictures in the back of milk cartons. Looks great. Spine and the back. Very, very cool. This looks very interesting, and it looks like it's the perfect snack-sized book. Take it out while you're, I don't know, waiting to pick up your kids at school like David does, and read this, and, you know, read it during the day because you might get scared at night. You never know. Hey, but yeah, this looks amazing. Let's jump into it. Houses of the Unholy and see what's inside. All right, guys, let's jump into Houses of the Unholy by Ed Brubaker. Oh, yeah. Man, seriously, these guys should be making their own shows. Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips should be making their own shows like NCIS or CSI's Miami and stuff like you know, Law and Order, just to name it. Ed and Sean, bum 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 bum, horror anthology, stuff like that. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, semi-gloss looks great on this. Pages are thick. I love it. Image is doing great with these books as well. And then, of course, Ed Brubaker just writes some great, like, drama, crime stories. You know, he does great for superheroes, but this is his bread and butter right here. These, like, stories about crimes. But this one's more of a horror one, so it's a little bit different, but still looks great. Let me tell you a little bit about this book. Houses of the Unholy is a riveting horror thrill ride from best-selling creators Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. The award-winning team behind Criminal, Reckless, The Fade Out, Night Fever, and Where the Body Was. An FBI agent from the cult crime beat and a woman with a past linked to the satanic panic are drawn into a hunt for an insane killer hiding in the shadows of the occult underworld. Natalie Burns once thought she'd escape her past, but what if all your bad decisions are just more ghosts waiting for you in the dark? Ooh, I like that. Praise for Brubaker and Phillips, you know, and Brubaker and Phillips' books have always been about 8 years ahead of their time by Brian. Yeah, it's just, you know, this is the stuff from the back. It's kind of just being praised. But yes, these their true crime stories are great. Again, Criminal, Kill or Be Killed, stuff like that are just, you know, absolutely wonderful. Oh, hey, you can't see that? That's not for you. And yeah, them taking on like horror, but more like satanic panic horror, not like actual horror. It's good. I like that. That's really cool. The artwork looks great. The theme itself looks great. I love that. You see how like this whole page is blue, and he uses different shades of blue to kind of set the mood for it, and it continues on. Then we got some reds, so kind of like maybe back like a flashback, and then like it continues on here with different themes and colors. I love that. That's really, really cool. Artistically speaking, it just looks like, you know, it sets up the atmosphere so that you're kind of like, oh, okay, you know, the lights of the fire are making this light, the purples and the blues, like show up. You know, there's no more fire, so now it's more just blues like that, and you see there. Very, very cool. But I don't want to give too much away. I don't want to, you know, spoil the ending. So let's see if there's any extras in this. It just gives you more from Brubaker and Phillips, which is a ton, as you can see here. Look at all that. And then biographies on the artists and creators. Very cool. So not a lot extras, but that's okay. You're here for the story, and this is the one you want to gonna get. Like, this just looks really good. So check this one out. Let me know what you think about it, guys. If you're a fan of Ed Brubaker stuff, then you definitely want to collect this one. Check it out, Organic Price Books, and I will see you in the next one.